What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, the Colts signed a couple different players this evening just for some depth. A couple guys that were named to the practice squad. The Indianapolis Colts had a QB battle earlier today. I think they brought in like 3 or 4 different quarterbacks to compete for a new quarterback spot, because obviously with Anthony Richardson going to miss some time, if something were to potentially happen to Gardner Minshew, you need to try to look forward going into the rest of the season. Of course, depending on how they feel about Sam Ehlinger, most likely means we're not going to really see him, all things considered. But the Indianapolis Colts have officially signed former Minnesota quarterback Kellen Mond to the practice squad. He was a 3rd-round pick by the Minnesota Vikings, I think back in 2021. Hasn't really had a chance to play at all. So, again, he'll be QB3 and now QB2 for the most part, I would imagine, once he gets caught up to speed. But other player that the Colts signed, that is former Bears wide receiver Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller, who in 29, at the age of 29, has 12 touchdowns in his career. So that'll be a different weapon for a lot of things. I don't know what Shane Steichen's going to do with him. Again, he was signed to the practice squad. Don't know whether or not the Colts are planning to bring him up immediately. Don't know if this means we're going to see him replace Isaiah McKenzie. Then maybe they see Anthony Miller a little bit more effective in the offense, maybe. But nevertheless, I like the signing of Anthony Miller. He's a speedster. He's a guy that has had production in the NFL before. So I definitely can say that I enjoyed that signing. But this obviously is just a depth piece for the Indianapolis Colts. They, released Juwan Winfrey. So outside of the guys that you have right now, you need to think about the depth behind it. And obviously Anthony Miller is a much better option for you than what you had on your practice squad originally. So all in all, this is really the moves here, guys. Really nothing more to report on with this. Thank you guys again so much for all the continued support. I greatly appreciate it. We'll continue to bring you guys more content. Be sure to like the stream or the video. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that great stuff. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as always,